Hi, Startup Challenge. I hope you all are well.
We're here to introduce you to Nece's Gluten Free.
So let's start by introducing ourselves. My name's Sharquay. I'm the one in the picture with the baked goods. I'm our baker.
My name is Jordan Starr. I am her loving husband, as well as the father of those three strapping boys, JJ, Isaiah, and Elijah. They are our tasters. I am our sales and marketing team. And we also have a large network of resources that we've built over the last 5 years. From business mentors to bookkeeping to contractors, we are confident in our support system. Our journey began 12 years ago when my wife, Nece, was diagnosed as celiac and had to switch to a gluten-free diet. It had been a year and a half of watching her suffer with stomach issues and going to multiple doctors trying to find out what was wrong. And now that we knew that what was wrong, a whole new set of problems came about. We learned very quickly that we'd have to go to multiple stores to find what we needed, or we wouldn't find what we needed at all. We'd have to compromise recipes. We learned about cross-contamination through scares at restaurants or products that were labeled wrong. And basically the love and the joy of food was gone.
That's right. I honestly just felt like I was alone, like I was suffering and no one really understood, especially when it came to going out to events and I was the one left out. After going through the stages of grief, I spent the past 5 years honing in on this idea, this concept of a place where you could go in and enjoy the peace of mind of grabbing an item off of a shelf or enjoying a fresh baked item and not having to worry about whether or not it is compromised and filled with gluten. Also, that you could have the peace of mind that the person behind the counter has the information or even understands the products that they are selling. And that's what Nece seeks to offer, a home for the gluten-free community here in Monterey.
But is there really a need for something like this? Well, more than 1 in 12 Americans follow a gluten-free diet. For these celiac and gluten-sensitive individuals, this is not a fad. They will have to eat like this for the rest of their lives. Grandview Research earlier this year projected that the gluten-free market is expected to expand at a compound annual growth rate of 9.2% during the forecast period of 2020 to 2027, as you can see in the graph below. In 2019, bakery products segment emerged as the largest and fastest growing product segment in the gluten-free products market and is expected to witness a CAGR of 10.4%. Demand is estimated to witness a substantial growth with the increasing number of gluten-intolerant and celiac consumers.
So let's talk about the competition. We've heard that there are a lot of products out there on the market today, which means that the supermarkets carry a lot of prepackaged products that are easy and convenient for our customers to find. As well as there is the Morning Dove Bakery here in Monterey that is our direct competition. And there are a handful of bakeries and coffee shops that offer gluten-free and vegan options. But let's be honest, it really comes down to earning the trust of those families who have been forced to bake at home because of bad experiences. To build that trust, we had to start small, which meant that we needed to test the validity of our idea. And in talking with investors, it felt right to start at the farmers market. So we spent the past year building our brand and really hitting the ground and showing others what we could do, which also meant partnering with other local businesses like Mundo's Cafe and the Breakfast Club to help really market our brand and get our name out there.
We also have a fully functioning website, necesglutenfree.com. We do mostly specialty orders through the website, and the really cool thing about it is that our product development has totally been driven by our customers. Our customers tell us what they want, and we make it.
That's right. And they really have driven our products in the market as well through social media marketing and Instagram. We've definitely grown.
We launched at the farmers markets in February 2019 with the downtown Monterey and Seaside markets weekly, exchanging the Seaside market for the Carmel by the Sea market in September. The curve of our revenue was as expected, as outdoor markets are highly dependent on weather. Also, most, if not all businesses in the Monterey food industry see much higher sales in the late spring to early fall months corresponding with the tourism season. It is also important to note that we were only available for walk-up business a maximum of 8 hours per week. This was due to us being out of our home kitchen because we have 3 kids and we didn't want to completely take over the kitchen. Furthermore, the COVID-19 shutdown has allowed us to focus on specialty orders, and we have had easily our best 6 weeks of special orders since our launch. We're saving all we can towards our investment goals. We have not pitched to potential investors since before our market launch, as we plan to build revenues for 1 year to show the demand for our products. Our goal is to use winning the Startup Challenge as a springboard into pitching to angel investors.
So let's give you an idea of how we're going to make some money. And let's start with our cinnamon roll. It's one of our best sellers. So order of cinnamon rolls average is 6 cinnamon rolls, and we sell that for $20 per unit. The average overall cost of that is $4.51, and that makes our gross profit at $15.49. That makes our gross profit margin 77.5%, or about 78%.
Thanks, honey. Now let's look at the bigger picture. We're hoping to open our first store in January of 2021. Now, $3,500 per month is based on a 1,500 square foot place, and we calculated our break-even point would be $151,900 in total revenue. Expenses were estimated at 37%. Now, this got a little complicated because we have baked goods, which sell at a much higher gross profit margin than our grocery items, but we estimated that 3/4 of our sales would come from the bakery and 1/4 from grocery goods. We are hoping to hit this number or exceed it in order to make a profit in our first year, with goals of $200,000 in revenue in 2022 and $250,000 in revenue by 2023.
And who is this all for? It's for our customers. Our customers here in Monterey who are looking for a home, a community where they can go and find all the things that they love, and they can have peace of mind while they're there. Also, for those who aren't gluten-free, or they know someone who's gluten-free, where they can go and find someone who can give them answers or point them just in the right direction.
You wouldn't be able to tell by looking down Alvarado Street today, but the Monterey tourism industry really drives our economy. Gluten-free visitors to the area will be able to find us very easily, because I can tell you from experience that when we visit a city, for instance, San Francisco, the first thing that we do when we got there, or even before we got there, would be to search gluten-free San Francisco. And when people search gluten-free Monterey, we want them to think of Nece's.
To achieve this, we are seeking a total of $70,000 for our startup to open our first store by January of 2021.
So the $10,000 is only a start. We're seeking to use the Startup Challenge as a springboard into our investment pitches into the end of year 2020 and into 2021, opening our doors. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Nece's gluten-free.